We're at Sammy D's Diner, or Roadies in Taiwan, near the Ximen Dam. It's got a wide variety of different types of food, so you should be able to find what you want. Quite a bit of Tex-Mex and burgers and other goodies of that sort. It is American fare, or it's just good food. The dishes are solid. There's a good selection, and from what we had, it was fine. You might be used to other ways of preparing some of the dishes, but overall the food is very good. I had tacos, which were 3 hard shell tacos. My mother had soft tacos, which was 2 larger soft tacos, which you can also roll up if you prefer a sancho, which is essentially the same thing depending upon where you're from and what they call them. The nachos were okay. My wife had chili, and she tells me she found it fine. It was good. So this is Roadies in Taiwan. Give them a go. See how it's like. Oh, you may have noticed, all around there's some cool stuff. Walked right into that door, and the first thing I noticed was a deconstructed Dalek. Lots of TARDIS models around here. There is a sonic screwdriver over here next to the Cyberman skull, and other pieces from science fiction and fantasy. I, of course, noticed the Doctor Who stuff, the Terminator and Star Wars materials right away, but there are also some really lovely pieces from other science fiction and fantasy work. It's not the focus of the place. This is Roadies. It is a restaurant, but it is kind of nice to see all these little miniatures and figures and action figures, or if you prefer, toys all around. So Roadies in Taiwan, give them a go. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to add something to what I said before. Now, to you, it seems like I just talked, but I didn't. I was talking to other people. Now, the owner of Roadies also does 3D printing. And so if you're a cosplayer, my daughter is a cosplayer. People who know us know she's been cosplaying since she was 4. And so she's been around a long time doing that. And before that, we would just go to cosplay events without her. And we made a daughter so we'd have an excuse. But anyway, they do 3D printing for cosplayers or for modelers or for all sorts of things. On the Facebook page for Roadies, which I will link to in the description of the video, you can also find a link to the 3D printing. 3D printing costs are very reasonable, right? Depending upon the complexity of the job, how much material, and how long it'll take, and whether or not Sam needs to do the design work. But there's a lot of options for you, and I'll put the link to that in the description as well. So it has nothing to do with the food. I hope you're not 3D printing food.
Bet you can.
So you can check. We don't have a Star Trek food replicator yet, but someday. Either way, check out Roadies, check out the prop spot, and click like. Live trans and prosper. This is Dr. Brian David Phillips saying, I just said it. Good, live trans. Go! Stop watching me. So, Roadies Italian, give it a go. Live trans and prosper. Bye-bye.